Hey guys, Dr. Ada here. I wanted to do a follow-up video around my 40-day fast journey and talk a little bit about how to properly and safely break a fast. And before I get into that, I just want to talk a little bit about my fasting experience. I did do a few videos. I did some beginning videos and some toward the end, but I didn't video each and every day because at some point I was just doing the same thing every day. I was drinking the same thing and the routine was the same. So I thought that would be a little redundant. So I didn't do 40 videos, but I did do enough to kind of let you see how I started and how I ended up, just to give you an idea of my experience. And I did do a little light exercising, nothing real strenuous, walking, some yoga, and I tried to get at least 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight each day to reset my circadian rhythms, and that's a discussion for another time. Okay, and so typically when you're going to break a fast, the rule of thumb is to take a quarter of the number of days that you fast to reintroduce your digestive system back to solid foods. For example, if you fast 8 days, a fourth of those 8 days would be 2 days. So you want to slowly, once you break your fast, slowly reintroduce foods, solid foods, over the next 2 days, 2 or 3 days. For 40 days, it would be 10 days. And that's what I did, 40 days. So I took 10 days to reintroduce food back into my diet. And here's how I did it. Toward the end of the fast, I was drinking juices already. And so I just extended that. Once I broke the fast on the 40th day, then from that day I started reintroducing certain types of foods. I started with juices. I did that for about 3 days. I continued the juices. And then the fourth and fifth day, I added some fruit, like some mangoes and bananas, something soft, and then maybe the sixth and seventh day I did a brothy soup with no solids, just the broth. And then on the 8th day I introduced like a light salad into my diet with a digestible lettuce like romaine. And then on maybe the 9th day, I did another brothy soup and I added a little rice to it to just bring in the carbs. And then I did that again on the 10th day. And then after that, my digestive system was balanced out and was prepared to then start taking in solid food, so it wouldn't be a shock to my system. You want to be careful when you're breaking a fast not to immediately start eating just all types of food, and particularly solid foods, because it can shock your system and create some serious health issues for you. So it's important when you're breaking a fast to follow a certain protocol. So I did that, and the fast was extraordinary. I felt a lot better after the fast, and the thyroid problem that I was dealing with was resolved as a result of that. So that's what's so, and I invite you to come to my website, visit my website, dradaFturner.com, and see if there's something that I present or I talk about that might be of interest, or you never know. Sometimes one important pearl can be the thing that just alters your entire situation or whatever you're dealing with. Sometimes it's just one thing. But there are a lot of interesting things that I talk about. I don't just talk about diet. I talk about various recipes that I think are really interesting and effective in turning health issues around. I talk about skin issues, hair issues, hands, nails, feet, whatever is the thing that I feel is impactful for that day that I think would be interesting to share is what I share. So I invite you to visit my website, check out my YouTube channel, and see if there's something there that might interest you or some information around well-being and health that you might be able to use. You never know. All right. Thank you for listening, and keep checking.